family me na gentle the political hot goose. Today na April the 22nd, 2023. Me na the PRO for SLPP North America. My family today I dey come play to na I dey come play to na the account, Leema your account on the August 10th saga, and also I did do some little bits of analysis on the event and the account where Leema bring up, as well as the analysis of the chairman of the committee, and then I bring Una down to the APC Secretary General in your statement and analyze them and tell Una and left Una follow Una George as Sierra Leonean. You know, the reason why I do this now, because I think say it's necessary for let's Sierra Leoneans they understand the perspective of gentle, because many other people in the economy they say a lot of happenings they don't occur. Then they are another come on because again a lot of other programs and family issues then they my personal issues then and also party business. When I know say election get for come, so now then they are engaged in mostly. But then as so far, quickly, I want to listen. When the August 10 incident occur, we see the president not been there in the country. A lot of things may happen. And it'll be a dangerous situation. And I want just bring to our knowledge the statement where one party APC social media activism, where we all be know the statement we make before I come bring Lahai lawyers Leema inside and the committee chair, and then I bring APC the own inside. And they can't try to harmonize and see so that we have the job. But what you want to do now, a very important program this. You not go and miss them, and you not go and let other person miss them. So therefore, we go share. What you want to do, una subscribe na the YouTube, una press subscription and press notification bell because I get for the come again frequently. So I want to listen. Una share the program, una subscribe. I want to listen. The statement with Evangelist Samsingi, then we come now to the rest of the program that they analyze and within the along the line. Una listen.
This very urgent information will come out from me, Evangelist Samson, the APC Media Field Marshal. Today on Wednesday, the 10th of August 2022, as seen at the day where Salon people are ready for redeem this country from this wicked tribalism government. And as I said to now, the Eastern flop, you know, Shaka Stevens flop with people them. You go Bacha Street, Wilberforce Street, Eastern Police Technology. You go McKinney, you go Magorka, even inside Bow, Color, every side Lugel no Shar, have been colored, every side people in the come out now. And as I talk to now, the international community going to go ahead and 100% approve this particular protest. Now that's make nobody no get my kill. Let's show Jamano na in a street of presidential Galston. No get my fire nobody. Anyone will set fire and a big problem. Say madam you in the arrest her. Nobody not afraid. That thing actually the fire. Job for panic people. They don't get nothing for do. So please get us at the sector now. Some police and I Eastern. Just imagine they put down their weapon and they beg people and say yes. They no go fight again. They no mix because they no say the people will overcome them. You know, just imagine. Almost police and soldier. You come by the whole only 20,000. There are almost a million people in free trade, more than 3 million. If 1 million, we all come together, now just come on. And now the number just go up. People they come on and they host and they walk, they ill, they all the run down now for make sure say they're gonna state house parliament. You believe this is not about overthrow. Now we want to exercise, we right them, we want to tell this government to enough of this tribalism business, enough of this hardship, enough of this unlawful arrest, enough of this intimidation that this demonstration called for. None of them afraid. Any soldier man mistake kill the problem. Now that to make any police and soldier way a party against now make sure somebody snapper. No, we get them pictures there. Please, not to time this for coward today. Mama Salon forget freedom. Mother Biode in exile. And no say this thing the camp. Now that make it take entire family and pull out. And Lord Leema and get the gold mine. So
now listen.
You know, just imagine if not to God by then tell me I can't to say for day.
Now you read?
Lord Leema don't pull out now. Again at the peninsula area. It is for bypass for go Waterloo so that you go run outside Freetown. You know, and you know where they Waterloo and make sure some are blocked. You were the all areas and the longer people on a grab, will not fear nobody. Any police will be said for anybody, you know, a big problem to that police and the family and also to the government. Not to time this for free. Let everybody grab, let everybody that has to make some of food in the streets, will make sure so we keep people in live updates, videos and pictures, everybody this because this demonstration are for the people, not about APC, not about SM, not about NGC. These are everybody, nobody not for free any bullet. They don't get no rights, and not get for kill nobody that just get it and they depart. Kudos to Fitonians. You know.
So fam with them until I don't hear that excerpt of Evangelist Samson, one of the notorious APC blogger. And the reason why I play him first before I play I can't play Lahai Lawrence Leema in reaction. After this dangerous, gruesome, and trouble way come to that country on August 10, President Bio set up a committee for letting them do investigation. Inside that committee, the one we head them na lawyer Safar Abdullah, Emmanuel Safar Abdullah, and been head. So there's an issue where they've been saying there be need for let Lahai Lawrence Leema come. Then put up at the report, when the report come out, they say Lahai Lawrence Leema refuse for go appear at the committee because they've been get some questions them about allegation when a series of extrajudicial killing allegation against her. Meaning, they allege say the need for let them go question Leema because they say after August 10, the next day, August 11, they say Leema kill Boku people. So they say they be one for let it go talk and give you part of the story. So that not the situation will be happen. So Leema say they not get no letter, but they say they get a letter. But they can't do the analysis. But Lord, listen. Within Leema says if they can talk now. If they get a letter or they not get a letter. Una listen. Then I call the analysis for Mutu na listen. I play Evangelist Samson in yon for let see who say mention my name. For say they miss him. Na Eastern, it don't go by the peninsula. Let them go block na Waterloo. By that time, if they not be missing, by that time, for no side for day. We suggest say them for don't kill him. And Leema, na the internal affairs minister, deputy, another country, meaning na a responsibility for protect and safeguard the internal security of the state. When na the head of the police of the country. So any internal wrangling we deal with security, I think that a responsibility for make sure say they around the police and give them proper and professional assistance and support. With especially when the president know the because the internal security of the state na in hand. Then put him when at the deputy internal affairs minister. So by virtue of imposition, you get right for day out. But however, when I not listen, they say they invite him for let go talk something about that. They say no come, now that means they go put a name out in public. But he said they not invite her at all. When I not listen.
Putting such a reputable committee together to do an investigation into the incident that occurred on August 10. Not appearing on the committee is not a fault of mine, but it's as a result
Lahai Lawrence Leema they talk
I was
now.
not notified that I should be on that committee And I got a call on the day that they required me to be on the committee. In fact, the call came in and it was very abrupt. The manner of communication to me, even by the caller, who happens to be retired Colonel Goto, was very unprofessional, but yet I was able to manage the conversation and talk to him that I have not been notified of me being, of you requiring me and my presence into that committee. However, as at this material time that you have called, I am engaged in a meeting with guests in my office. Still, I am available if you could reschedule a better time for me, either after this meeting or some other time. So he said to me that I will hear back from him. After that, he dropped the call, and I never got back to him. I got a call from Mr. Abayama, who is the ONS coordinator, asking me that he has been informed that I have refused to show up for the committee, the Special Investigation Committee. I told him that is not true. He has been misinformed, that I am always available. I got a call from retired Colonel Goto, who was like urging me that now you will wait for. I asked him, what are you waiting for me for? He said, are you not aware of the Special Investigation Committee work that is ongoing? I said, I'm aware, but I'm not aware that you required me at this material time. So no Colonel Goto, no Abayama ever rescheduled time for me to show up to give my own account of what happened on August 10th. And for such innuendos or allegations being drawn around the very fact that I did not appear at the committee for a reason which is not my own fault, to also draw an innuendo of that nature of drawing extrajudicial killing is unfortunate. Because these are all calculations of ploy in order to make me look bad in the eyes of the public and also make me look bad in the eyes of the president. But those who calculated that action, it is a failed cause, because there is no loyalty you can show to a leader than what I did on August 10. When I came personally under attack, my vehicle was attacked, there were roadblocks before me, spanning from Wellington up to Upgun. I came under tremendous road attacks with stones planted at my vehicle. The windscreen of my vehicle was badly damaged. My security died in the process. I came to State House. I went to see...
Leema, just before you continue with these things, the chairman of the committee is with us in the studio, and he mentioned letters were sent out to all entities, including persons of interest. Did you not receive those letters in January of this year?
It's unfortunate that he's a lawyer. He failed to do due diligence, and yet he could publish a report without getting back from somebody. Probably he thinks he's germane to the cause of the investigation and publishing such report. That's unfortunate. He's a lawyer. He knows exactly what service means. And when you require the presence of somebody to give his own testimony on account, he knows the effort to apply. I never received a letter, nor did I get even a text message, save from the fact that I received a call on the material day that they required me, and of which I was engaged in some other official duty, and I asked them to also reschedule. And after that date, no effort was made to get me give my own account. And this is why I'm saying that not getting me on the whole thing here is about the principle of natural justice, to get me give my own side of the story. And if you have not been able to get me give my own side of the story, does that warrant you to build innuendos around my family name, around my image, to undermine my own very good work that salvaged the situation on that day? Is that the reward I get for working so hard to preserve the peace and security of this nation? Is that the reward I get? But I am not surprised. This is not coming as a surprise to me, because they had tried it to mess up my name in a corruption saga. They tried it with Benkepala. He tried it with me. It did not work. Before this time, I have gotten the intelligence that these people have been planning something to mess up my name in a scandalous behavior of
Leema,
this is exactly what has been exhibited.
Leema.
As I am saying, I am still very humble, and I am very committed to still give my own side of the story.
And quickly, Leema, If you're claiming that you've not been given an opportunity to hear your own side of the story. Now, people accused you that during the curfew hours and you engaged in some dubious activities leading to extrajudicial killings. What are your thoughts?
I am a professional retired military officer because this is the thought that in as much as people go into the military, people think that the military is a dumping ground for dropouts. I'm never a dropout. I am a graduate with a legal knowledge, and in my service I did 7 years plus in the army. I spent 5 years of my service in the legal office. I clearly understand what rules of engagement is. I understand my do's and don'ts. So I am, even though I am outside the army, I am a professional military officer. I have a family name to protect. I am a good citizen. I have never, ever been involved into taking anybody's life innocently. That is a ploy. It's the calculations that is aimed at tarnishing my name and also undermine the good working relationship between me and the president. But it's a fair cause, and I am still committed to give my own side of the story. And I do believe that on that day, I worked assiduously and I did very well to perfect the situation. The only impression that will leave me with that the August 10th probably was an orchestration to take away my life. And because God saved me from that situation, that's why they are still pushing to run things around my name that does not fit my person, my personality, and my individual self. And I remain to be loyal to the state and to the president because, yeah, he is the one God that was ordained to take leadership of this nation. I am a Christian. I understand exactly the response of David at the time when God told to him. I understand in David's response. I am a Christian, a Catholic to be precise. I have never ever involved in taking any innocent life, and I do not wish to ever take any innocent life. My work is there towards preserving the peace and stability of this nation and for the good.
Thank you very much, Lahai Lawrence Leema, Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs, who doubles as the National Publicity Secretary of the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party. So far, just before we get responses from you, let's quickly welcome the Minister of Information and Communications, Mohammed Mansour. Good morning and welcome to For Sure.
Yes, good morning. Good to be here.
All right. So let's hear your responses from the APC General.
There's a lot of allegations. Firstly, maybe I start with Leema. It's okay for you to be angry, but it's also okay to be honest. The only reason why I have asked the committee not to release the way book, it's because of professionalism. As I
So that na Lahai Lawrence Leema in your account. They say they not invite him. And we all know Naya. And we all know Naya. We see a lot of letters them we then go out. When are from Yvonne Akisoya. Yvonne Akisoya, we understand say mass na the committee, go there. But all we then send letters, they will see them out. And we all know say Silver Blyden, then get a letter, it been there out, it go. A lot of other people then get a letter and they went there. But we don't know. But let's listen to Safa Abdullah. And then they can see now the red flags and the pointers they will go where they create doubt in the Wuda and Wuda in your statement.
sit here, Lahai Lawrence Leema's letter was sent on the 6th of, I have a way book here that I have snapshotted. Basically, his letter was sent and was signed for by Tambasam. Now, no response. On the 6th of April, 6th of January. Right. Now, on the 6th of January letter, we had scheduled his meeting for the 18th of January. At 3 p.m. His letter is also here. Now, when we did not hear from him, we sent a second letter again on the 10th. Sorry, he did not show up on the 18th. Right. We were there, and he did not show up. And we said, okay, maybe he did not receive the letter. We sent a second letter, which was received on the 10th of February, again by the same Tambasam and signed for. Now, this is a way book where everyone
were you able to establish who Tambasam is in the office?
No, that's not your business. Come on, you take the letter to the deputy minister's office. You're not taking it to a home without an address.
When I listen that part, Emmanuel Safa Abdullah said this part's not disturbing for me. He said then take a letter to the deputy minister in office on the 6th of January for let them invite him. Now a certain Tambasan, now receiver. Then he said they not get response. Then number 2, he said they send him again inside February 10. Then a 1 month this difference. He said at the same time as Sam, 9 then go give. But again, the journalist ask him, he say, wouldn't at this time as Sam? When I able to establish wouldn't at this time as Sam? He said, no, not to your business. And not to them business. Leema again is secretary now in office. And inside office, plenty people that can candy. We don't know what it mean with minister office, director office, how many people they can did it, then they wait for talk to them. And every day there is a secretary where they in front. Apart from secretary, it gets security them where they did it. Imagine now they ask her, wouldn't that Tabasan? And Leema is secretary, not to a name Tabasan. Not to a name Tabasan. So this is the catch. A very serious program like this. Una drop, una comment them, and una touch them. A very serious investigation like this nature. I hope una they understand. Now you they go with letter to a minister, a deputy minister of government, with an important document. And then they pay Emmanuel Safar Abdullah and the rest of them. We've been in that committee. Then they pay our money. They pay their money. The state pay their money for this serious investigation. Then they say, where they go with letter, then they always know not to only name them the right. You got to know what's the position of that person, where they get that letter. Then another second point. You don't go just go any people in office. You just give letter to anybody. No. You got to know the relationship where that person gets with the person where you can for let you give the letter. Anybody can just come, you go just go give anybody name no more again. The journalist ask on a sensitive side on it. They say not to in business, not to the business for let them know that on it. No. Emmanuel Safar Abdullah na your business. Now, Leema is secretary day. Why did you not ask for the secretary? Why always there to tell you that they come? Now this time Basam no more una say that una give. This time Basam no more. Where una not care for no that na. Now that time Basam no more in that office. There is no secretary in that office. No security, no there. Do you know who that Tabasam is? When I see the problem, somebody is covering up certain things here. When allow we continue for listening.
You're not taking it to someone on the street. You're taking the letter to the deputy minister's office. And in that office, someone received the letter and signed the way book. You are going to begin to establish who that person is? No, that's not your responsibility. Now, he did not show up for the second time. There's 2 letters we're talking about.
All right. So, I want to give you a small music, small jingle, as una de wait for long complete this one. I want to enjoy this little jingle about gentle in program. Una hold on. All right, una listen.
Me not gentle, the political hot goose. You sit down for me, you dey fry. I for dump for you dey nyaka nyaka.
Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, you sit down for me, you dey fry. Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, I for dump for you dey nyaka nyaka. Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, you sit down for me, you dey fry. Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, I for dump for you dey nyaka nyaka.
Gentle. Hit the social media as political hot goose, where SLPP and President Bio no get nobody for talk against the lie from APC propaganda them.
Gentle, come with the online SLPP hour and other SLPP members together.
Gentle message, say vote back for President Bio. It always they hit YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, TikTok, all radio and TV station them. Nasalo.
Gentle in audios then they trend and don't go viral with the good job of President Bio and promote the SLPP.
As the regional PRO for SLPP North American region, Gentle pay focus. He wants to see the success of SLPP and President Bio. The President Bio achievements, then are all media time and days.
Gentle come with the Hot Goose Network for protect the name of President Bio.
Gentle, they promote the good job of we First Lady, where they support the girls of Salon. Gentle come with a TV program called First Lady at Work program on the Hot Goose Network online TV. Gentle na SLPP social media godfather.
Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, you sit down for me, you the fry. Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, you sit down for me, you the fry. Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka.
You go listen Gentle na different media network them like
98.9 Universal Radio, 7 p.m. every Saturday with Alpha Kai Kai.
96.1 Radio Makne, they cover Makeni and the entire Northern Province every 8 p.m. salon time every Sunday with Mr. Mansare.
LIV Television every Thursday 1:30 p.m. salon time with David.
98.5 Starline Radio Kenema, they cover Kenema, Kailau, Kono and the entire Eastern region 9 p.m. salon time with Mr. Fayombo.
96.5 SLBC Radio Bo, they cover the Old Bo district and Southern region with Soriba Samura.
The spotlight on Hot Goose Network online TV 5 p.m. salon time every Sunday. We dey talk to all ministers them, government departments and agency alagba them. We go talk on the achievements of President Bio and why the people of Salon for vote back for President Bio for the second time. Now the SLPP North America Online Unity Network TV 11 a.m. Eastern Time USA and 4 p.m. Salon time every Saturday with the regional SLPP North America PRO Gentle Patrick Mada Koroma.
Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, you sit down for me, you the fry. Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, you sit down for me, you the fry. Gentle, the political hot goose. Gentle, I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka.
Them this na the Hot Goose Network and Mina Gentle Patrick Mada Koroma, Mina the PRO for SLPP North America region. And then me the cam give an analysis them. When I don't listen to Lahai Leema in voice, una subscribe to the YouTube, una share the video, una also follow the Facebook page them. A very serious program this. So now when I listen to continue for listening to Emmanuel Safa Abdullah. When I don't listen, when I let go.
Which was received on the 10th of February, again by the same Tambasam and signed for. Now this is a way book where everyone
were you able to establish who Tambasam is in the office?
No, that's not your business. No, come on, you take a letter to the Deputy Minister's office.
When I hear the journalists ask him, were you able to get who Tambasam is? And the other a serious point on the where Emmanuel Safa need for answer with seriousness. You know, if not name the Joshua and let put today, I think they not explain to them how it will answer that part. Because the reason why I talk this is that we all see letters the way they go out, then in social media. But after the interview, again another point where they raise again. But for say, wouldn't Tambasam, if we're not able for ascertain, nobody know the way they go with letter, important document. You just go see any kind of person because people are just there. England don't talk to people then they get at the office book. Yes, the man gets secretary. The man gets secretary. Everybody gets secretary. Now his secretary will not forget the letter. So that when I go no clearly would have signed for him. But he say a certain Tambasam. Who is that Tambasam? He said they're not care not to them busy. When I listen.
Here that I have snapshotted. Basically, his letter was sent and was signed for by Tambasam. Now, no response.
On the 6th of April,
on the 6th of January.
Right.
Now, on the 6th of January letter, we had scheduled his meeting for the 18th of January at 3 p.m. His letter is also here. Now, when we did not hear from him, we sent a second letter again on the 10th. Sorry, he did not show up on the 18th.
Right.
We were there. And he did not show up. And we said, okay, maybe he did not receive the letter. We sent a second letter, which was received on the 10th of February, again by the same Tambasam and signed for. Now, this is a way book where everyone.
Were you able to establish who Tambasam is in the
No,
office?
that's not your business.
Una hearing?
No, come on. You take the letter to the deputy minister's office. You're not taking it to a home without an address. You're not taking it to someone on the street. You're taking the letter to the deputy minister's office. And in that office, someone received the letter and signed the way book.
Who is that someone? The journalist don't ask her, were you able to ascertain who this Tambasam was? He said, no, important. Important. Leema has a secretary, like any other person. And the secretary, they ever come on. He gets security there. Even if the minister not there, the secretary there, and people in the get there. So you go just go give letter to any kind of person. You say, no, that person. There's a missing link.
You are going to begin to establish who that person is? No, that's not your responsibility. Now, he did not show up for the second time. There's 2 letters we're talking about. I have copies of those letters. Then we said, okay, for those who don't know, Leema calls me Big Brother. So I was already conflicted with him.
You don't hear it? He don't establish another fact. He said, for the one they will not know, Emmanuel Safabula said, for the one they don't know, he said, Leema, they call him Big Brother.
I did not get involved in it. So other people had to deal with him. We said, okay, Colonel Goto, you are a military officer, can you reach out to him? Now, Leema is not the only person. We sent letters to 38 people. Everyone received their letters. Everyone either showed up or said, I am not coming. Yeah, the mayor got hers and she published it. She came with a media crew and said, I know the answer question. So what we did with this, we did not find anything adverse against Leema. So again, the issue of attacking personality, me being a lawyer actually makes me a better person to handle situations like this. That's why I have a way book, because I am a professional lawyer, right? Me being a lawyer also gives me the knowledge and expertise to ensure that I did not do anything that was adverse against you. What we did was, Leema's allegations are this: he did not show up. Simple. Mayor's allegations are this: she showed up and she said, I'm not answering the questions. Femi Claudia School's allegations are this: she showed up and she did not answer any of the questions, rather she was being insulting to all of us on the panel. Simple. That's our rule. We did not say your family name has been dragged into gutters. Let's take, for instance, one point. You were called to a meeting that this committee was going to meet with you. You spoke to 2 people. These are not Safa Abdullah, the ordinary lawyer on the street. Retired Brigadier Colonel Goto. Abayama is head of entire intelligence network. Did you follow up? Let's be honest. These people came to you and said, but why you not come? We want to send letters to you. I mean, I have said in the forum where he is, I said, I don't want to put you on the limelight. This is not about you. You did not show up. Defend yourself on the street to the public. We've done our job. Simple. Your allegations are there. You, like any other person whose name came up in this committee, will report on you. Right. That's the point. Let's come to the APC. And again, Leema is not my problem. I have nothing against him. We're very close friends. I mean, we chat, we talk. He calls me elder brother, but I had a professional job to do, not just me. This is a committee of people who are older than me. Like, you have professionals who sit here. You're not going to tell them, oh, no, put Leema in name because he did not show. You're the only person who will send 2 letters to. Only person. Every other person who will send 1 letter show up. You did not, by some mysterious means, you did not receive letters that were signed for in your office at the Ministry of Internal Affairs. I leave that to you. I leave that to the public. I mean, my colleague, Lance, and it's interesting.
All right, now, this is a very interesting part of it. One side where Emmanuel Safa Abdullah been emphasized is a Leema, and they call him Big Brother. It's a in Leema and they get personal interaction. It's a Leema na in party, then they talk. Now, if that is the case, you say una send 2 letters on the 6th, una say una not see the man. And then a personal group there, then they talk. So if this is true, una really send letter. That kind of personal relationship where it don't emphasize, where a Leema get. Why he not text her after the first letter where he not come? Why not text them? When they the tax, so he said them blank text. They call him big brother. Then get person and say, hey, Bomi man, we send letter for you. You don't receive them. I think if you ask her that question, or even call her, hey, bo, like when they normally talk according to her. Hey, me man, will not be see you. You send letter, you not see it, or go send another one. Oh, so person get out a letter if it is really true what Emmanuel Safabula is saying. Let's judge that point. Drop your comment on that. Think about it. I'm not say anybody wrong here, anybody right here. And this report, they state and clearly inside the report that there was no extrajudicial killing. And then for now, I can say again, the man get an allegation on that where the man been do in real job, an actual job where they pay him for from the taxpayers from your money. It sounds ridiculous. We've been there, Julius Spencer, when I be Minister of Information during Revo, January 6th time, a well combat, a fight for protect the country. Let alone Leema when a Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs. When you listen to Evangelist Samson in statement, at the player again for who them count last. And that is statement where he give during that August 10. You go no say Leema was another target when the target attack him for kill him. So it's like there's a game. Something's not right here. Leema is your man because when they talk, they emphasize and say na in brother. Why you don't call him? And prompt and say, you say na 2 on a get letter. Then 1 month apart from the 6th of January to the 10th of February. Why you Emmanuel Safabria they emphasize in a brother with Leema and they call him a big brother, then they communicate, then they one WhatsApp group. So many then get personal relationship, convenient conversation for them. So if you not say you know able to get her when I say the first letter no go, why you not text them? You take a picture of the letter, send it to them. Or you send an email, because there are a lot of ways for let somebody get letter. Especially the individual where you don't talk, say, when you get personal relationship with her, and when you're holding at the panel, when know personally. And who is this Tambasam? When I know more for go get letter, when them journalists ask una, una say una no know, una not care, not una business for no Tambasam. A lie. If you go with personal document, so even mailbox na ya, when person they go with mail, they go for no than you. You don't just go give random person. Now, office, any kind of person they did. You go in Emmanuel Safabula say we don't establish the fact, say the office, all man can do it. Yes. So you can go no more. You can't say na Leema account letter for ya. Write your name. You don't know who is that person. That's another side. That's another side. That's another side. So if they be intimate, like you don't establish her from in your mouth. If you text her, take a picture of the letter, send her to them, or text them, they say, well, I don't text this text, so Leema, then we don't make letter for you. The first one, you're able to get them. And the second one, we go try for send her, but I don't know if you get her or not get her, we not appear at the committee. Or you only send the letter to you. Now you PV, you can send that one to him PV. You can email it to him. You did not do that. Because when you do that, they clear. For say the man gets it directly. But you when they talk passionately, you know one they do one. Then I can say una serve. Me to me, they not serve that guy. Na lie. Or there was a gameplay. Or either they serve them, then they think say they serve them, but the person will go with the book or the letter, it not give. But something was missing. Then we don't get authority to go serve. But you yourself as a brother, he calls me brother. We all at the world, me in the talk every day, every night. You did not text him 2 months apart. No, that's a get issue. A get issue. So for una we not be there. But before they play okay, let's play Evangelist Samson in statement. They can play the APC them Secretary General in your statement where he give in line with this same August 10 incident. This Secretary General where they lie. this new tribalistic Kamakuye Road Secretary General. Una listen before you can play.
This very urgent information where they come out from it. Evangelist Samson, the APC media field marshal. Today on Wednesday.
Una yeri, it say in the APC media field marshal.
The 10th of August 2022, as in the day where Salon people are ready for redeem this country from this wicked tribalism government. And as I said to now, the Eastern flop, you know, Shaka Stevens flop with people. You go Bacha Street, River Street, Eastern Police Technology. You go McKinney, you go Magorka, even Eastside Bow, Color, every side Lugel, Loshar, have been colored, every side people in the come out now. And as I talk to now, the international community going to go ahead and then 100% approve this particular protest. Now that's make nobody no get my kill. Let's so Jamado na the street of presidential Galston. No get my fire nobody. Anyone when they set fire and a big problem, say madam you in the arrest her. So nobody not afraid. That check actually the fire. Job for panic people and they don't get nothing for do. So please and get us at the sector now. Some police and I Eastern. Just imagine they put down their weapon and they beg people and say yes, they no go fight again. They no mix because they no say the people will overcome them. You know, just imagine almost police and soldier. You come by the whole 20,000. There are almost million people in future. It's more than 3 million. If 1 million, we all come together, now just come on. And now the number just go up. People they come on and they host and they walk, they ill. They all the run down now for make sure say they're going to state house parliament. You believe this not about overthrow. Now we want to exercise, we write them, we want to tell this government to enough of this tribalism business, enough of this hardship, enough of this unlawful arrest, enough of this intimidation. That this demonstration called for. None of them not afraid. Every soldier might mistake kill a problem. Now that's make any police and soldier where a party against now make sure somebody snapper, no we get them pictures there. Please, not to time this for coward today. Mama Salon forget freedom. Mother Biode in exile. And you know say this thing they come. Now that make it take entire family and pull out. And when Leema and get gold mine, she go to Eastern. You know, just imagine.
Now listen, no.
If not to God by then tell me I drop to say for day.
Right,
you know, but right now, I said to now, Lord Leema don't pull out now. And then at the peninsula area, it is for bypass for go at so that you go run outside Freetown. You know, and una when they walk alone, I make sure some are blocking. You were the all areas and the Lunga people on a grab, on not fear nobody. Any police will be said for anybody, you know, a big problem to that police and the family and also to the government. Not to time this for free. Let everybody grab, let everybody that make some of food in the streets. We make sure so we keep people in live updates, videos and pictures. Everybody decide because this demonstration are for the people, not about APC, not about SF, not about NGC. These are everybody. Nobody not for free any bullet. They don't get no right and not get for kill nobody that just get it and the paper. Kudos for Fitonians. You know.
So when I read that part, so now done that the reason we make and they can't play now the APC Secretary General. The dishonest Secretary General. Remember that man there? That man there, now him go lie, say they don't attack and they don't beat him. They go different close them. So now that Secretary General, now in the interview also on that August 10 incident, a lie is a APC no nothing matter. When I listen now to this lie man, this dishonest man, when I listen now.
The Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs and the National Secretary General of the APC trying to reach out and trying to make some comments. Please permit us to just hear their side. I have the National Secretary General of the All People's Congress Party, Lawyer Lance Adumuya. Lawyer Adumuya, good morning and welcome to Wake Up Saloon.
Good morning, Mr. Wise.
I'm sure you must have gone through the report by the special committee set up by President to look into the August incident of 2022, and you have those concerns. But now the report is saying that at the national level, they cannot identify the APC to have been involved in any of the incidents. But at the subnational level, I mean, things were facilitated by your members, people who were clearly identified as APC supporters, either councillors, former members of parliament, and all of that. What does the party make of this, if at all, your people were involved in this as put out by the committee?
To me, Mr. Wise, that particular statement made by members of the committee is completely nonsensical. and they know it's not true, and that is why the APC wants members of those of the committee to come out clearly, if at all their report has been tampered with, to come out clearly and let the public know exactly where it has been tampered with, if they are the ones who really made those statements. I really, if they are the ones who made that statement, because some of them, as I said, you remember, you interviewed me, and I told you that some of the members of the committee are people who are highly respected. And if that is so, and they have made that statement, which they believe is not true, they have to be accountable to the people of this country, because that is not true. I am telling you, Mr. White, the APC is not involved in any way whatsoever.
Dumbuya, the chairman of the committee is here. Lawyer Manuel Safabula is with us in the studio, and he has just reiterated the findings and how they went, the processes they went through to have arrived at those conclusions. They visited the areas where the incidents occurred. They also visited areas where incidents did not occur, just to ascertain whether the incidents were fueled by the socio-economic activities or standings of the nation. But it's clear from the report that these incidents occurred in your strongholds. And they also mention that the mayor, for example, who is a member of the mayor of Freetown Municipality, who is a member of your party, participated and facilitated the organization of a national prayer and fasting called by Adebayo.
No, that is not true. That is not true. The day interviewed the mayor, you are telling me Safa is there. It is sad for people to make certain statements because they want to get the APC involved. I do not what the details of the report. It's not to make the statement. Who is the person whom the committee identified to say this is the APC? If you say it is the stronghold, is it because of the stronghold? Inside the stronghold of the APC, you have other political parties who have membership in that stronghold. Were you able to identify that person having a membership card of the APC? Sometimes you have to be very careful. The fact that it happens within Kutogo, or it happens at Dovecot, or it happens at whatever you may name in your report, does not necessarily mean that they are members of the APC.
Are you disowning the report and questioning its credibility entirely?
I am, because if you say it happened within the stronghold of the APC, so therefore it is facilitated by APC, completely summarized, without you going through it, without you deciphering the report, just that statement tells you that it is biased. You cannot say that. You can only say it happens in this area. And those people in that area, must be accountable for it. You cannot say because that is the stronghold of the APC. You have to make, if something happened in Kenema now, do you have to say because it happened in Kenema or in Bo or Galau, therefore it's been facilitated by members of the SLPP? They will not allow it. And I cannot subscribe to that.
At this point, just quickly, we have to let you go. What's the position of the APC?
We are going to come out with a position. From yesterday, we are looking at it as a party. We are coming with a party position on it. And for now, we just want the public to know that the APC, as far as it has been mentioned in whatever form in that report, completely denounce and reject whatever assertion is being made against the party. And those who are involved in the exercise knows that statement cannot lead to that conclusion. Even somebody who is a first grader in logic cannot tell you, cannot conclude the way the committee concludes. Because it is stronghold of the APC, so therefore it says no. That is completely nonsense.
Lansana, just before we let you go quickly, have you read the report?
We have read the report. We're deciphering each and every member who is involved. We started, and like I said to you, we're coming with a party position. Maybe in the next few hours, we'll come up with a party position on that.
Also, Safa, just a quick confirmation. Are you?
I mean, firstly, I feel
Just a minute.
I feel I'm being ambushed
Is it
with this one.
is it an individual thing the report deals with, or APC as a political party?
All right. So I do that one day. Leona see that clearly and Leona listen. Where this guy, where they lie, we don't know the whole world. Do not see one close way not chair. Where he say they been beat him. The way going to the party office, he chair the close. Very dishonest man. Lance Anadumwe, a very extremely a celebrated dishonest person. 9 that one. So now, if they deny say APC, they don't know nothing. But now let I just play this extract of the tribalistic and drunko flag bearer where in your game no more for run a court for uncertified case. Samura Kama a statement first way give away lost election. Where it jam to this August 10 now.
That has a lot of meaning. It will affect the conduct of the electoral process. I'm interested in the conduct of the electoral process. If it is credible, then I can get served for arrest me meaning. But if it's not credible, it's doubtful, then I will create all sorts of problems for the system. You understand what I'm saying?
Samura Kama state time. They say it will create, if you not win, it creates all sorts of problems. And then they fetia, then they attack woman them, born hospital natombo woman, then they born Pekin, then they go cause confusion fetia na McKinney because of generator. We not to then get an a government unit for go na local misbehave, go with August, and all this has been set up. Now, last that we are the dishonest Secretary General we then get, they say they're not involved. Even before that August 10, when I listen, waiting Samura Kamara been talk, where it go McKinney, how it been prepare the youths them mindset na McKinney where they go arrange up. When I listen, waiting can the hate way build up against certain sector of that country before that August 10.
This country now by tribe now with the leak. If you not Kamara, I know go walk. If you not Bangura, I know go walk. If you not APC, I know go walk. If you come on McKinney, I know they go walk. If you not come walk in them above my amba. Pujo, Kalang, Kono. No, Kono say we did in a corner now, safe now. If you don't have say, Bua Abishe, you know the guy who Abu Abishe. So from today, what I mean, not to say be, because we are all.
So, when I don't hear it, so this was the time where Samura Kamara go, na McKinney before August 10, inside August. 2 weeks. 1 week before that August 10 incident, it gather young man them, it gather them, then they talk na the yes about tribal issue for let they hate the other parts of the other part of the people within the other part of the country. You understand? It's sad. It's sad. When I again can't listen. Another person when I at the Macaulay, and your statements where it be give also for also encourage the one day where the reason why they read and they do them here. Now for long as say APC they be done plan them. They handed it where the Secretary General they deny. Where the Secretary General they deny. For say APC not ever involved, they don't know about them. I want to listen to Adi Macaulay. Where be then a radio, it give them zeal. Wanna listen.
I will say this to anyone, and I will provide you free legal representation. You don't need permission to protest. You don't need to notify the IG to protest. Read my lips. I am a strict interpretationist, and I will read section 17 of the Public Order Act. It says any person who intends to take part or takes part in organizing or holding any procession shall first notify the Commissioner of Police The key word there is any procession. Now, I have checked the meaning of procession. It means that a number of people or vehicles moving forward in an orderly fashion, especially as part of a ceremony, a funeral procession. So if a group of women wearing black on Tuesday go and stand in front of the office of the IG with placards saying that this IG Sovula is transforming the SLP into a regime protection force, they've not committed any offense because they are gathered there and the Constitution makes provision for freedom of assembly. And there is nothing in the Public Order Act that prohibits protest. It says procession. Procession. I will challenge anyone on that.
So you see, at the Macaulay, I don't know who's signing land book. It's sad. So these are all the games. Now that Secretary General say APC, they know they did. Not to APC do. Now this make APC not get for win this election. Because up till now, then grab go, what did they go do? What did they go APC go do? The election. What they go do? Then go take people they normally come on one side of the country. Then put them there. Then when they're done, they begin curse the other tribes them and the other region. They say they're not important. So this August they say APC then they try for fet no more for Leplabakam. When I listen to by Mahmoud real quick when are they organizing secretary na APC after we then do the election done what he talk.
I left the stupid people them. Now waiting the NRM but what they want now we do so according to the constitution we they approve. Right? We no get any selection again. Now election we get. I like BC na so man and they we okay with them. Tell them and they dog and say we don't need a none for become an executive members. Right? We don't need a none. Being an executive members, whether regionally, no regionally, we don't pick and do me, brother. Tell them, Dandy. Now stupidness to catch them. When I make every time, every minute, every time, and then every day, the SLPP air and boba, then don't see boba, they get molestation on social media. Because they don't know side for put mods. Aha.
Down there by Mahmoud Bangra, when I be former minister of youth, with thief money, na minister youth in the hand, we then kill youth man then at uncle na Kwena Dugu for the youth farm. We go begin pay in corrupt money to anti-corruption. Nine are the organizing secretary for APC. When I hear what they talk, we then go choose. When I enjoy what they go do.
Inclusiveness, no day, not them blood. Them just pick themselves from one side. Sally one side. For cut the story short, we will give them uppercut. Uppercut for my call team done. Uppercut, we will give them uppercut. Uppercut for my call team done. Kamakuero, Flagera, Kamakuero, Batichiaman, Kamakuero, and in deputy, Kamakuero, Secretary General, Kamakuero, and in deputy, Kamakuero, where the chief whip, Kamakuero, Financial Secretary, Kamakuero, Race is the law, Kamakuero, side the Congo, Kamakuero, what's the problem, Kamakuero, what's the shame, Kamakuero.
All right, you see, now that they make by Mahmoud go cost many people there a cost out it's another they say because their own executive na Kamakuye road, even Cheriko Queen Papa na Kamakuye come out. All team from Yansane, everybody, Mikailu Mansari, all man and this man with the lie. This is the Secretary General. This election, APC not the winner. They want fight, they want hip violence, they want hip confusion, they want hip balala, but you know they work. Who side they begin lost the election? Now the census, election a census getter. Census, now they in the count, now they in the pool constituency. We don't make they don't lost but who constituency there. Now the same one be the fed, let people they not go there. Why?
I'm Benjamin Roy. Let us go to I go inside. Mama, any side you allow, you take any information. You don't lose all information carrying a district. You feel that any development you can come up with in negative. Yeah. Say na Mrs.
Councillor, what developments kaya?
I'm asking.
What's your name, sir?
Councillor Benjamin Roy. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Say na Mrs. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That big.
All right.
Go not take nothing.
All right.
Anything what help you, will help you. You go share. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So for ask and self, may not talk to we. May not give you no information.
Yes. Go.
Councillor, I beg not do that.
Councillor.
I beg, sir.
I beg, Councillor.
The friend for yourself. Mama, go inside. Go inside. No,
Amadu, I beg not go inside.
Wait me.
Okay, go.
Wait,
Mama, go inside.
Wait, make I like to.
Mama, go inside.
Councillor, allow me, Mama, talk to we now. Mama wants to say something. Mama, if you agree or not, Mama, talk to we now.
If you listen, I'll get you. Like I'm here. When I go to we.
Rami, you understand?
Okay, go inside. No answer nothing.
Councillor, allow me, Mama, talk to we.
No answer nothing. Go inside.
Councillor, we don't come on that G-store, we take for talk to you. You know, give attention. We don't go to the other house, you know, give attention. You don't go stop the people there. We don't carry back, you don't stop the people there. Do how we they talk to you? Allow for medicine, go ahead, I beg.
Mama, if anything you want.
Councillor, so you talk and say this how we go, you go there, there, we now they do so.
Mama, go inside. If you believe me, go. Thank you. Inside.
So you don't see? Sale one side, so na yeri. This guy na Kamakuye, the same side. Una see the same Kamakuye road. These are the same Kamakuye people. They say they're not the candy. Now then they lost. Now then they begin to cause problem. Now the same Kamakuye then go burn police station there that Augustine. The same man there, the APC councillor there. The same Kamakuye, now they go kill policeman there. Now they go do all kind bad. And now the same Kamakuye APC select all the executive day. The same Kamakuye rule. But after when they come, Leema warn them. Leema don't advise, they don't warn them. Stringently, when I listen to the warning before the program done.
We are capable of providing the necessary security for this nation. And that one I can assure anybody, if they do not believe in that, then let them just try. Whatever is boiling underneath in
to Leema here. This is a democratic
just allow him
country.
to make his point.
This is a democratic country.
And that's how you have to
we
behave
are
yourself.
a responsible political party. We don't need guns. We don't need bullets.
Just behave yourself.
We need our pens, our fingers, and our ballot boxes and ballot papers. And believe you me, we are going to use them to silence your guns. But let me say this. We are not afraid of your security forces. We are a democratic party. We will practice democracy. And if you stand in the way of trying to take away the rights of the people of this country, you will equally meet our forces as well. We are not afraid of your security forces, so go activate them. Recruit more police and army. You are not going to threaten anyone anymore.
Okay.
Oh, no. You are threatening with security. Bring them on. Fire your guns. Buy more RPGs. Shoot people. We are not surprised. You have been able to massacre people at Pademba Road, massacre people, and you think you're going to go away with it. You will not get away with it.
But I'm very certain you behave yourself in this election.
Gentlemen, you also should behave yourself. Because the only people that is destabilizing this nation is you. Using your forces to massacre innocent citizens, and you think you get away with it just like that? Come on.
The APC PRO say, look the kind of unfortunate statement. We are not afraid of your security forces. When I don't believe, now what they, how you go, a security force of a nation, you say not afraid them. So they are ready to fight. But we'll not allow them. We'll not let them go free. APC, they now they go free with this. It's a serious thing. I want to know that one day. I want to know that one day clearly. They are not going to come there. What they want? Now war. They not get message for the election. So I want to listen this short music. Then we'll move over here. With them behavior, yeah, APC not get message back at the same time. Samura did a court, they listen to thief case. Una share the program, una share, una subscribe. Me na gentle. Where you are for Pulande. We don't play the game down.
I dey sweet, na so e dey pay them. I dey sweet, na so e dey pay them. I dey sweet, na so e dey pay them. I dey sweet, na so e dey pay them. I dey sweet, na so e dey pay them. I dey sweet, na so e dey pay them. I dey sweet, na so e dey pay them. I dey sweet, na so e dey pay them. They're not sober, they're not crazy.
Then Alelemu. Timamungo. My name is Timamungo, they're mad. APC, the Timamungo, like Samura. So long. All right. We can't left una now. Leona no say President Bio the beat like fishball. They can't left una with Big Joe with the campaign song with Big Joe. Mina Gentle, Patrick Mada Chroma. Una share less serious Relini as a area. Big Joe dropped the campaign. Before I go, some people that been talk about that Nigeria comedian where APC they pay money, where in the APC apologies and they did together. Where I've been blast for, I've been exposed them where they been go to na I call them na Turkey where they been the dance day. I put the video, I make a whole video then 1 year back. Enable respond because the game where they been good for let them traffic cam, let them go to it don't backfire. It don't come and now they pull half part, it put her out, it bring them out. Na shame de panam. So una ask that Parara guy, let it bring all, but I go respond to Parara again. I go hit and I respond, it respond to me. Now 1 hour video I be make. Who's I expose them. I show them always been there na Turkey with APC them. When they pair, it interfere into the politics of Australia because it one give you, it one let people they watch them. But now have a cut and put after 1 year I hit, I don't get my response. Now they can't respond. I will respond to her appropriately again. Una no worry. I do me due diligence. I go expose them big time. Una enjoy Big Joe. Big Joe dropped the campaign song for 2023 June 24. Una enjoy.
With one uppercut, someone I don't bring them back.
One uppercut now bitter. Yep. You are pulling they vote for mother. Now we didn't vote them back. I'm back to vote for President Bio. I go vote, I'm back to. We want pull on it, we will put on it, now they put them back. Thank you. So you want. So my family them, una bye bye, una share the program. Me na gentle Patrick Mada Koroma. President Bill, they beat them like fishball. You don't for me? Hot News Network TV.